Hello, all. A very warm welcome. My name is Louis Shalin, and today we are having our second discussion with one of the trending and top nutritionist, Anshul Jaiparath. She's been around since a while and she's been working in the field of nutrition for the past 15 years. And today's topic of discussion is something which is really something basic, and at the same time it is one of the elements of existence, and that is water. The importance of water, the importance of hydration, and how it affects our body. And let me call upon our guest for today. Hello, hi Anshul. Very
Hi,
warm
Louis.
welcome. Thanks for
Thank you so
joining.
much. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me again.
Okay, it's an honor to have you here. In fact, we got some pretty good reviews on our previous discussion, and also based on the advices that you gave in our previous discussion.
Great, great, great. I'm glad. I'm glad. Okay, so our
Right.
today's topic is about hydration, something which
Hydration.
is,
Yes.
yeah, something which is so simple, but yet highly, I think, ignored in the modern era.
Oh yes,
You know, some,
absolutely.
yeah,
Right. We have
yeah,
gone into
something.
too many complex things and just tend to forget something which is basic.
Absolutely. So something which is very basic and things which we take for granted. I think
Mhm.
hydration comes as one of those things. Now, we all know that more than 60% of our body is of water. It contains water. So
Right.
obviously, when it is so important, there has to be some important functions related to that. And so let me just start with that. What are these basic functions, or why do we require water at the first place? So we require it because that's the channel where all the metabolic activities take place. We need that as a medium. So if the medium will be not in place, then obviously there will be stress on the body. So you will have an internal physiological stress if that internal balance is not maintained. So never, your body will never give you that initial critical stage all of a sudden if you start drinking less water. And we live in AC environments, we travel in AC transport.
Hmm.
So the external feel, we really do not now feel thirsty as much as we should be drinking water. Like we read it so many places that we should be drinking water by listening to the body. When you're thirsty, you have water. But most of the times we are not thirsty, because of all these external agents.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, yeah. So, in order to enhance those signals from your body and to really know that yes, you need that water intake, you need to start with keeping a tab of the optimum or the minimal amount of water that actually is needed. And it depends on various factors. It depends on your activity level, it depends on your physiological state. Suppose expecting mothers would be required to drink more water.
Right.
Someone who's doing a more labor work would be required to drink more water, stay more hydrated. Somebody who's living in a more humid and warm temperatures would be required to drink more water. So all these external and internal factors will determine that how much more would you require. But a basic, if we talk about, not going too much into the calculations that have come up, but basics is, for males about 3 to 3.7 liters of water, or you may say 3.5 to 4 liters, and for females around 3 to 3.5 liters of water on daily basis should be consumed.
So this is the
So that,
minimum of water that is required to be consumed.
at current scenario, talking about Indian temperatures, yes, it is what we should be targeting at. And if you don't feel thirsty, and when we talk about cravings, this is also mentioned in many places, by medical professionals, by nutritionists, that many a times when you're thirsty, we have really surpassed those, knowing of those signals. When we are thirsty, we many times take it as hunger pangs or cravings. So, as a method, we always ask people to drink first a glass of water and then maybe reach to the kitchen for any munchies. Because many a times it's water that you require and not a solid food item. So, that's how we have delayed the response of knowing that we are thirsty. And if we talk about the various types of hydration or beverages that we should be consuming, then it can be plain water, it can be all seasonal drinks that are traditional to your kitchen. So it can be aam panna, it can be shikanji, it can be nariyal pani, it can be jal jeera, it can be basic nimbu pani with pink salt. It can be falsa sharbat. It can be bale sharbat. So many natural beverages are there that we, don't really. I mean, I think we can tag with each day of the week, and you don't even have to feel bored about it. And
Right.
and yes, and many a times the query comes that how do we increase the water intake. I receive queries where people are having maybe just one glass of water a day. So how do we increase that? We have apps that ping us every now and then, and they are helping us remember that fact.
Exactly. We get a
So yeah,
notification that it's time, have your glass
absolutely.
of water. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, keep, what's in your sight. It's more this thing that you will take that action, what's in front of you. Like there is a packet of chips and you're feeling hungry, you will reach to that packet of chips and not the banana lying there, because you are having that, hunger pang. So, this also makes me recall the recent episode, of Coca-Cola that has happened.
Ah,
That, the
yes.
famous
No,
player, yes,
no, no.
he
Yeah.
chose water. So there are three drinks that they say that we keep. We keep water bottles, we keep beer, and we keep Coca-Cola. So now the players, choosing water bottles rather than the beer or the Coke, that's your choice. So when you're thirsty, it's your choice what you'll reach for. Whether you'll reach for that cola bottle, whether you'll reach for a Roo Afza drink, or whether you'll
Yeah,
reach to a Nimbu
absolutely.
Pani
That
or
was more
a
often
plain.
considered. In fact, it was also covered by a lot of, I would say, sport journals, and that's been taken up to, I would say, altogether a new level. So let's, in fact, we can like come to water instead of that. And so, in fact, I would like to ask something that what really happens, for example, when a person moves from a normal environment to an air conditioned environment. And from that time, like for example, when a person, now there's a young kid who was in school which was non-air conditioned, moved to college, non-air conditioned, moves to a company. When he clears his, say, college graduation or post-graduation, he comes to a college. He comes, joins a company, and there he's into an air-conditioned environment for 8 to 10 hours on a constant basis. Does the water level,
Absolutely.
like, he's not feeling that, he or she is not feeling that I need that much of water to keep myself cool.
Absolutely.
And yeah, thus
Absolutely.
the intake of water has gone down. Now, what
Intake
are
of
going to
water
be the
goes down.
impacts? Yes. Now, what are going to be the impacts on the body?
Okay, so there are two reasons of going the water intake low. One is yes, the responsibility, the work culture that the person gets into, and also yes, the external factor of the air condition where he's not feeling that thirsty. Now, air condition also extracts moisture from your body, so that we don't feel at
Okay.
that
That
level,
we don't
right? Yeah,
realize that, right?
yeah. So that is there. Secondly, when you're not drinking enough water, then yes, you maybe not initially at a very prominent level, you might feel dehydrated, but yes, your water intake is less. So there is a level of dehydration that is there in the body. Your organs are pressurized, they get that stress when the water intake is low. When the organs are stressed, the functioning, the metabolism will be affected. The metabolism will be affected. You will feel that in your energy levels, you will feel that as fatigue, you will feel that as, yeah, there can be mood swings with females. So all these are just maybe, a week into such practice, you'll start feeling that, coupled up with other factors related to the work environment. So these are this. And going further ahead, then, the body will start showing you signs on the skin, hair quality, your gut health. So those are then the second level changes that you will start to feel. Your gut health, yes, will be affected, and you can feel gassy, acidic, stool changes, urine changes. All of that you will be able to feel, because for filtration, also your kidneys require an optimum amount of uh, water intake. Your stomach requires water intake. So, yeah, so that are basically the changes that will be physically felt and seen when you start drinking less water and then it is being prolonged.
And a lot of people, they take action when these level 2 symptoms they show up, and a lot of them, they
Absolutely.
even they accept the level 2 symptoms, they let it go even further.
Yeah, so what they'll do is they'll maybe pop up a Pantacid, or they will start drinking Eno, or they will, like antacids of various levels, or they will straight away jump to various supplements, thinking that, whatever solution, they read it online. So they might not just consult a professional. But having said that, if it's very important to seek professional advice, because if you do, you might be able to just know the underlying cause of it. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. And then what happens in level 3? Like, people, they even ignore that. A lot of people, they come up with issues. In fact, at the end of the day, the the problem which they have been facing, or the root issue, is hydration. And well, we also have a viewer here who's asking us, okay, hello, business things 357, thanks for joining. So what we are discussing about hydration and its importance. And with us we have one of the top nutritionists, so she's pouring her wisdom into this discussion, that what best we can do with this. So you can ask if you have any questions, or if you want to discuss or comments, we would love to welcome that. All right, yeah. So a lot of times, like, the root issue is hydration, and that leads to a lot of issues because that has been ignored for a very prolonged period of time. So, like,
Absolutely. So,
right.
yeah. So, like, in females, very importantly, we many go towards the cosmetic area, but on the other hand, the problem is in most of the cases hydration, whether it's acne or dryness of the skin. Yes, a topical solution is required, but also the internal lubrication is important. So, where for this purpose, fat is important as equally as water is important. For, again, as I said, for metabolic activities to take place, for whatever metabolic reactions in our body take place, they need enzymes from one area, they need catalysts from other area. And all of this happens in the medium, which the base is water. So if you want, I often hear people saying, my metabolism is so slow, that's why I'm not losing weight. My metabolism is so slow, that's why this is happening. But then again, it is not that just popping in maybe a metabolic booster supplement, because there are so many now in market, or immunity boosting thing, or any such supplement will make you feel better. What makes you feel better are those small, these little factors or elements that we normally ignore, like sleep is also one of them, and as important is hydration. So it's important that we also keep that as a very, very important part of our daily routine, thinking or taking it into consideration that yes, this is as vital and important as my diet program, as a protein supplement, or those n number of eggs that people have, or maybe eating dal with ghee. So all of this, or haldi wala doodh, as these are important, the water is also equally important. So,
Or
whatever
even
it takes, you
work
can.
meetings that keep going on almost all the time during, especially the lockdown times, because traveling has gone down, but with distance, a lot of communication has been restricted, and thus the work hours have
Absolutely.
exceeded beyond all limits.
And I will say that it is actually a very good time to correct all these the habits that we have made of, because people used to travel, so they are in journeys for maybe 1.5 hours. That travel is now cut down. They are, people used to say that we don't get time to work on these things because we are so busy at workplaces. Now you're at home, so there is a desk or a bed. You can keep your water bottles there, and just by the end of the day, you should see, keep 3 bottles, 1 liter each. And by the end of the day, you see that, okay, how much is left and how much I need to work on. Don't think that, all of a sudden, the next day, if you're drinking 1 glass of water, don't take it up to 10 glasses or 9 glasses the other day, because then you will be just increasing your washroom visits. Take it
Mhm.
slowly, take it slowly, build it up, one step at a time, but have a conscious decision to work on it if it is on the lower side. And when we talk about, like, in various medical conditions, obviously it is required to have low amounts of water, but that again is totally guided and under supervision. But on a broader perspective, general terms, if you want to have a good metabolism, if you want to work on your weight, if you want to work on a healthier internal system, then this is something you need to be taking care of on daily basis. Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
basically the conclusion
That's
of
it.
it.
That's the crux of it. Absolutely.
Crux of
This
it,
is
yes,
something which
yes.
is really important for, in fact, not just some of us, but in fact, who are doing good health, like with respect to their physical health, emotional health, mental health. They also need to keep up the water intake and the hydration levels so everything keeps going on really well.
Absolutely,
Well,
absolutely,
right.
absolutely.
Well, with this, we want to thank our viewers and we want to thank you, Anshul, for joining in.
Thank you.
And it was a
Thank you
pleasure
so
talking
much for
to
having
you
me.
today. Yeah. Thank you.
Absolutely. Always, always. It's a pleasure. And thank you everyone who joined in. And if anybody has any question, they can always message you guys on the page and connect. And I think we'll see everyone in the next live that we have scheduled.
It is on next Saturday, 6:30 p.m.
Absolutely. Take care. Take care.
Yeah.